see you shortly. You were very early. Looks like he was working on the case all night.
It's the morning paper.
You seen it yet?
No. You?
No.
Dad. No need to read any more of that.
Pictures in the headlines, they just speak for themselves, don't they?
Yeah. No, I regret for the end of my life that I went down there to try to sort out this Mark Carlin first. I've only made matters worse for you.
Listen to me, you're the one that could go to prison. Hi. Well?
Sorry you had to wait.
Well, we were early, that's okay.
See, you've seen the paper?
No. What are we going to do about it?
I've been poring over these law books all night. I'm sorry, I can't find one precedent to back up our case. I'm trying to find some kind of precedent in Birnbaum versus Fuller, but... No dice. My last hunch just went down the drain.
Well, what is there to do?
I have to go see if I can get Carlin and his boss to drop the charges.
I don't think they'll drop the charges. This cover story's selling too many newspapers.
But it's all untrue. Duke didn't throw the first punch. He could go to jail for something that he didn't even do.
That's right. You know that and I know that. But it's happened.
Rarely.
But we both know that it's happened.
Truth is found out eventually, though.
Yeah, how long is eventually?
Look, I know how you both feel, but we've got to get started on this thing now. When do you meet with your parole officer?
Later today, I called him after I was arrested. He wants to see me this afternoon.
Yeah, I'll bet he wants to see you. Doesn't give me much time.
For what?
Your parole officer may want to act on this immediately.
I could go back to jail today.
Just takes a phone call from him, Duke.
Well, what are we going to do?
The only thing I can see doing, like I said, is going down to the Herald, get Carlin and Gibbons to drop the charges.
I'll go.
No, neither one of you are going to go. You shouldn't go and you can't. I'll go.
Right. The best lawyer in Port Charles.
Thank you.
This could work.
It better work. It better work before you go to your parole officer. I may have to battle with him, you know.
Sounds hopeful.
How much more time can we spend being home?
Oh, come on. We've got to believe in something, Duke.
Good morning, Anna.
Hi.
Duke, how about some breakfast?
Good morning, Ruby.
No, I just like some orange juice, I think.
It's all right. We've seen the newspaper.
Well, I, for one, don't believe a word in it. Now about breakfast, how about something substantial?
I'll just have what Anna's having, thank you. The fight could happen, by the way, but it didn't start.
Ruby, you're morning customers.
What about them?
Well, I was just wondering what the general opinion about this article was.
Oh, well, it's Kelly's is hardly a meeting place for the intellectual giants of Port Charles.
Even so.
Well, they're inclined to believe everything they read in the newspaper, but what do they know? Well, let me get you your juice and your coffee. Knock it off. People in houses shouldn't throw stones.
I'm glad we got to see Jay Kelly this morning. We've got some time to make plans.
What sort of plan?
Well, Jay gave it to us fairly straight. And the odds are so slim, they aren't even worth playing. And as it is, we don't have much time.
Time for what?
What I have to say to you, I don't want to say it from behind the bars of a prison visiting cage. Now listen, Anna, I'm being realistic. If I go back to jail, I don't want you to waste your time waiting for me.
What are you saying?
You know exactly what I'm saying. You're young. You're beautiful. You have a wonderful daughter. And I think maybe you should make a clean break and get on with your life.
I'm not listening to this, Dude. Come on.
Sometimes you have to just let go.
No, I'm not letting go. Somebody set Mark Carlin onto this story. I'm going to find out who it is, and I'm going to make them pay for it.
What does it matter? The trap has sprung. There's no denying it. The sun moving so fast now we can't even stop it.
Look, I don't need the business. Just about your health, and I think you should have a more substantial breakfast.
No, it's just great.
Wish I could tempt you.
Duke, what happened? You're hurt. I just saw the paper.
Just a few cuts and bruises. I've had them before.
Afraid it's quite a bad mess, Chameleon.
But how did Duke get so hurt?
I get sick and tired of Mark Carlin's insinuations. I went down to the Herald office to sort them out. Before I knew, there was furniture flying all over the room.
Some toast. You really must eat something.
Thank you.
Honey, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Oh, I'll ask them to
No,
leave.
no, don't do that. It's not their fault. We're the notorious ones.
Stop it.
This must be so hard on you, Anna.
Believe me, it is.
Can't make your job as chief of police any easier, huh?
Well, I've been under fire before.
About something as personal as this?
No.
I don't think anything has been as bad as this.
I'm so sorry.
Actually, your feelings are quite misplaced.
What do you mean? Duke is concerned for you, too.
Well, you should be concerned for Duke.
Duke?
Yes. He's in great danger from this man, Mark Carlin.
How could that be?
It is not
It
important.
is. Yes, it is. She must know.
How could Duke be in danger? I read the Carlin articles and everything, but it seemed that you were the one under attack, Anna.
You saw the newspaper this morning.
Well, I just saw the picture in the headlines.
The point is that Duke could be forced to go back to prison and serve his full term.
What?
The way the newspaper story reads, it appears I've broken the terms of my parole.
What does that mean?
Well, it means what he says. That if he's broken the terms of his parole, they could make him go back to jail.
You go back to prison?
Yes.
Oh, we can't let this happen. Anna, can't you do something about this?
No, I can't do anything because of these articles by Mark Carlin.
I won't let this happen. I won't.
You don't seem to understand, do you? Charges have already been placed towards Duke. His parole officer has to report it to the board and they could force him to return to jail.
Greg Harris is my parole officer.
I want to come in there with you.
It's not your place, Anna.
Who's going to talk on your behalf?
This meeting is cut and dry. It's man to man. I know exactly what's going to happen in there, and so do you. You've dealt with parolees before.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, but it would
No.
help.
I should never have gone down to Carlin's office in the first place.
But you
However,
didn't.
I did.
You weren't responsible for throwing the first punch.
Yeah, you believe that, and everybody expects you to believe that. But, well, Harris is a good man. You know, I'll go and I'll talk to him. He has to obey his set of rules, especially if I have violated mine. He's expecting me.
Okay.
Come in. Have a seat, Duke.
Thank you. I've seen the morning paper.
Yes?
I don't suppose there's any point in my telling you it was self-defense.
You should have had enough sense to stay away from Mark Carlin.
Well, I had enough right up until this all took place.
We've had some good talks.
I know.
I know you well enough to believe you, but there's no way we can get around the terms of your parole. And God knows I've resisted some pressure I've been getting, which I never mentioned to you.
Want to lock me up again?
Those articles from Carlin's desk were killers, and now it's gone too far.
Well, I appreciate your effort to resist the pressure.
Now I can't.
Anna!
Hi.
Is Duke in there already?
Yes, it's Greg Harrison.
There's no time. Let's go inside.
Jake, what is this?
We know each other?
Yeah, we've had some dealings with some other clients. How are you, Greg?
Thing is, I'm...
Hi.
Oh, Chief Devane.
Hello. I don't know what's going on. Just, Jake says something's happened.
Gibbon and Carlin dropping all charges against Duke.
This is fact?
Go ahead and call him, Greg. They're dropping all charges. As a matter of fact, Carlin admitted to attacking Duke first. Found a witness who saw the whole thing.
Oh,
Greg?
Self-defense is not a violation of your parole.
brilliant.
I don't know how to thank you.
You already did.
Now, if those articles would just stop.